Y'all, I gotta say, I feel like the new MacBook Air might have gotten overshadowed just a little bit, being announced alongside Apple's new AR/VR headset known as the Vision Pro. But I personally feel it's still worth noting some of the changes that it offers. We gotta take a moment to appreciate this beautiful scenery, y'all. I'm currently right now in Cupertino. Well, still in Cupertino. I don't know if you saw my Vision Pro video. If you haven't, I'm gonna link it somewhere in this one and down below in the comment section. But I am in Cupertino at Apple Park, and I'm gonna do a pan to let you see my view right now in its entirety, but it's a vibe, y'all. So here we are. This is the new 15-inch MacBook Air. It's an answer for those to me who love the lightweight form factor that the MacBook Air is known for, but with more power and more screen this time. So normally MacBook Airs have came with a 13-inch display. But this year, Apple did change things up a little bit, and they gave us a 15-inch option. It still has a liquid retina display as the previous models, but for me, that's okay. Because if you want more, then you jump up to the Pro lineup. But the liquid retina display on this one honestly looks great, especially when it comes to entertainment, or creative work, and gaming.
I had to hop in real quick, as I just forgot to mention this. On the MacBook Air wallpaper, there's actually an Easter egg because the wallpaper spells the word Air. Did y'all know that? I thought that was pretty cool and worth sharing because it's more than just, a little 3D illustration. It actually spells the word Air.
Now, I did get a chance to see a demo of a game. It's a game called Stray, and it's not currently out, but they demoed it, and y'all, I've never wanted to be a cat so bad. The graphics on it just look great. It looks phenomenal. But not only were the graphics delivering here, but also the performance. There was no lag and everything was super responsive. And that honestly probably has to do with the fact that it packs an M2 chip inside, which is offered also in the 13-inch model. So I wouldn't say that's a new thing, but it does bring me to my next case in point. There are a lot of similarities with this model and the 13-inch model, from the base specs to the battery life, webcam, power adapters, storage options, colors, port options, and Touch ID. So then we pose the question, where does the difference lie? It lies in other details, like the pixels of the display, of course, and its size and weight. And that's because, of course, with a bigger screen, it's gonna pack a little bit more weight. And I would say, just kind of like for comparison's sake, weight-wise in between the 14-inch MacBook Pro and the 13-inch MacBook Air. So it's not much on paper when you look at it, but physically to me, you feel the difference. I personally love the thin and light form factor of the Air, especially when I'm traveling or attending events. To have something like this, it just makes it so much easier on my back as I'm carrying it about. So like I said, although numerically a small difference, physically it's a larger one for me. But I will say another change on the 15-inch model would be the speakers. So on the 13-inch model, it has, I want to say, 4 speakers, whereas on this one, it has 6 speakers. Now, I really didn't get a chance to really fully test that aspect out to see if it was a difference that I physically noticed, but it still is worth noting. And honestly, this is basically like a bigger version of the 13-inch model. Yeah, you know you got your like iPhone 14 Pro and then Pro Max. They're similar, but the displays are different. That's kind of like the approach here with the MacBook Air. So this makes it a great option for creatives who don't need all the bells and whistles, but needs the bigger display. Or for those who value a thin, light form factor over all else. I also see it as a great option for students, and I personally would love to see how this works for me, and now having a little bit more screen real estate when I'm traveling, as I'm more accustomed to like now a 13 and a 15-inch model. So that one little inch might make a difference when it comes to editing, you know? But the price starts at $12.99. It's available for pre-order today and available for purchase in stores on June 13th. Now, with the announcement of this one, it did lower the price of the other models. So the 13-inch M2 model is now $10.99, making it $100 less than it was before. And the 13-inch M1 model is now $9.99. Also, I think making it $100 less than before. But ultimately, that is it on this one. Like I said, very similar to the 13-inch model. Little changes here and there, but the biggest change probably being that display. Yeah, even the colors are the same. But let me know down below in the comment section, are you eyeing this one, or are you gonna pass on it? Curious to know. I wouldn't mind getting this one myself for when it comes to traveling, but we'll see if I pull the plug on that. But until the next one, y'all, you can catch me on IG, TikTok, and Twitter at TechMeOut, TechMe0UT. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.
Midnight, this is my second favorite color. Maybe my first.